What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of Janeau Show, Jeremiah's Point of View. As you know, this video episode will be on my YouTube channel after it's all said and done. Also, if you like the videos, if you subscribed already, man, leave some comments. If you don't know where to go to YouTube, Janeau Show is the name. Subscribe, watch the videos, and leave some comments, man. Also, podcast episodes also out this week. I did two. Um, um, Risking for Greatness and Made to Be Myself. Both are out on podcast platforms everywhere. Please go listen to that. And if you want to, leave comments on that too. Before I start the video today, well, I'm already started the video, but before I get into the question of the week, I gotta just first of all show some love to my fellow podcasters out there. As you know, I show love to these guys. I thank you guys. I wish we could actually see each other more and more. Hopefully, when this pandemic is over, we could actually be around each other and have actual real podcast episodes visually in the studio talking to each other face to face. And shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Flow Life podcast. Shout out to Good Times with Bad Movies podcast. Shout out to Let's Talk podcast. I see you following me too, man. Thank you. Shout out to the Unplugged podcast. We gotta do something, man. Life Unplugged podcast. We gotta do something. Hopefully we get to do something soon. And of course, I cannot thank this man enough. My guy Pat. If you guys are starting a podcast, you guys trying to get more podcast viewership and anything like that, man. My guy Pat, Podcastagram. I can't thank that man enough. He just was like, I just, hit him up one night. He was, and he was so cool about it, man. And we talked the next day. And he was like, I want to interview you. I've seen some of the videos. I've seen heard some of the podcasts. You seem like you know what you're doing, know what you're talking about, man. I just want to help you. So I literally cannot thank you enough. And if it wasn't for him, a lot of those podcasts I just named, I would have not known. And now all of us are really good friends and we support each other. And I'm just so happy and blessed and honored to be a part of a podcast family like you guys. So thank you guys, and thank you for always supporting me. And I'm like I said, man, I always support y'all guys, and I'm happy to be a part of the family. Question of the week to this week is what defines your inner peace? What defines your inner peace? For me, I'm gonna go first and talk about why that means so much to me and what defines my inner peace. What defines my inner peace is understanding that this takes time. This is going to take time. This is going to take patience. This is going to take putting the content, the work, promoting, pushing myself, continuously moving, continuously believing in myself. And that's why this means so much to me, because, I was left on this earth for a reason. All of us are on this earth for a reason. We have to find our purpose. We have to find our reasons. And I'm blessed, like I said, to even be doing what I actually always wanted to do. When I really started getting into podcasts, I was hooked. And I was like, I get to do and say what I want to say and do. And if I want a topic, I can just say whatever I feel like saying. That's pretty fucking cool. And to be honest with you, I never thought about money. I've never thought about money. I've always just wanted it. I just wanted people to hear me out. And, also, this helps me break out of my shell. It helps me clear my mind. Because like I say always, I overthink. So I think too much. So I always just overthink shit. But when I finally could do it on a podcast and do it on a video, that's why I always say leave comments, because I don't want to seem crazy. I want to see if you guys really are in the same mindset that I'm in. So that's why I always say leave comments because, and by the way, if you do leave comments on the page, you don't even have to comment on the videos, man. Just if you even want to just comment and say, man, I'm proud of you or something like that, I would take that 100%. Y'all don't even know how much that shit really means to me. I truly believe that means the most to me. So thank you guys for that. Another thing that finds my inner peace is believing in myself. It took me a while to believe in myself. I second doubt everything I do. I second question myself every time I do something. That's just the way it is. I think that's a regular human emotion because if you feel like you're on the crust of, like, you're almost there on greatness, if you're almost there, if you almost have a chance to be something, you question it. You question everything. So I question everything. But now I'm starting to, like, believe in myself. I gotta believe in myself that if I'm saying it and I'm feeling it, I gotta do it. And sometimes, you're so afraid that people won't understand it, especially in this era. Or they try to twist it and make it seem like you didn't know what you were saying. So it sucks, and I get it. But believing in myself is something that it took me a while, and I finally do it, and I'm finally feeling that I'm good in that space. I believe in myself a lot, man. So, again, you guys supporting me and showing me love, that means so much to me. So it continuously makes me feel like I am doing something of value. I am doing something that people are understanding, and I am doing something that is going to make people, maybe one day, eventually, understand me more and more. And last but not least, truly the most simplest thing in the world. It's the most simplest thing in the world. Eventually it's going to happen. Now, what is going to happen? It could be this podcast. I get paid to do it, and I get paid to do this podcast, or shit, I get to just travel around the world and see, my fellow podcasters, and we get to create content together. Either way it goes, I'm good with either or. I'm good with either or scenario. I'm great with either or. Because, like I said, we're all left here for a purpose, and we gotta just find it. We gotta just find the reasons why we're still here for something. You know what I'm saying? So, eventually it's gonna happen. And like I said, maybe I get paid for it, or maybe it's just me going around the world and talking to fellow podcasters and doing maybe events one day or something like that. I don't care. I'm all for it. So that is what defines my inner peace. And I got other reasons, but those are the three things that I think that, and you could easily find inner peace. And so that's the question of the week for me to you. What is your inner peace? What defines your inner peace? Is it believing in yourself? Is it trusting that every move you're making is for the benefit, the greater good at the end of the day? Or is it just straight up just one day you just like, what is it? What defines your inner peace? And I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, man, this video is on my YouTube channel, Brian Janeau Show. Go watch old videos if you like it. Subscribe, leave comments. I'm all for it. And again, thank you guys for always supporting me. I cannot thank you guys enough. I can't even tell y'all how much that really means to me. And like I said, man, I'll talk to y'all next week. New episodes of the podcast, new videos next week, but more importantly, more content coming. And like I said, shout out to my fellow podcasters. And man, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see y'all next week, man.